Okay, so what do I mean by practices? Well, we can think of writing as a practice in as much as it is a thing that you do. So we can approach the production of writing and also its consumption. And that involves, especially for these writing systems that are no longer in use, looking at their archaeological and material context to try to understand how they were used. It can involve looking at the material properties of inscribed objects, and also at choices being made in the process of writing. So choices about the media that you write on, the implements that you write with, the methods of writing, by which I basically mean how do you apply the implement to the medium. More broadly, we can also think about the place of inscribed objects in society. So there's been some work on the agency of inscribed objects, for example, their place in wider social settings, and the social context of writing practices, because writing is only one practice that is ongoing in any given social setting, and it will be interacting with lots of other practices. And that also means that it will meet with different perceptions. It will be practiced by certain groups of people. It may be inclusive or exclusive, and there are lots of different possibilities about how writing will work in a social setting. Okay, so this slide was just to give a sort of visual idea of what I mean. So if you think about the physical properties of documents, their material properties, you look at their archaeological and their social context, then you can start to build up a kind of composite picture, a kind of reconstruction of writing practices. Well, you don't have to do this in Lego, but you could if you wanted to. The Lego picture actually comes from a blog post that I wrote a little while ago, where I wanted to sort of do something in terms of outreach and sort of make it a bit more accessible to the wider public. So I use Lego as a medium, but really what I was doing was to explore this idea that we can kind of build up a composite picture from looking at various pieces of evidence that we have.